Yes, hello. This show is 30 powerful minutes of music from a favourite year and your dedications, your stories, your shout-outs from that year. We say, what are your romantic memories with your partner from that year? A wedding that went wrong, a beautiful wedding that went right, a first date, an eccentric proposal, a first child, a romantic holiday that didn't go quite as planned. Each show has a different year, and this year it's 1981.
Searching for the touch of life. No words are spoken. The only sound we hear is body talk. Body talk. The heat of passion is such a beautiful thing. As it overflows, pleasure grows. All the dreams it can bring. You're losing my eyes. Gentle sighs. Body talk. Body talk. Cool and calm, so soft and pure. A touching moment. Hidden feelings once explored, but have melted. We were two souls torn apart with bitter edges. Through expression, non-aggression.
It's Love Songs Extra. We've been waiting for you up on BBC Sounds here. It's good up here, isn't it? It's great. That's me and Nick and Andy. We're in 1981 on Love Songs Extra. Steve, I heard you ask what happened to you in 1981. Well, here's something I'll never forget. On April the 11th, 1981, I made my then-fiancé Dave and his best mates miss a rugby fixture. No! I just needed to make sure he loved me more than the rugby. And that was our wedding day. The wedding went very well. My penance, though, was that we had to honeymoon the following week on a rugby tour in Edinburgh. Really? There I was, one lonely female and 20 male rugby fans. I was sat at a table in the clubhouse after the match whilst about 60 men sang to me. Oh, that's not too bad. Well, here we are, 42 years on, with 2 children, 3 grandchildren, and Dave still follows the same rugby team he used to play for, Rossendale. So it was happy ever after for us, Steve, 1981. Thank you from Sheila Dewhurst. Thank you, Sheila. We love that. That's exactly the kind of thing. Email from Georgina and Esme. Steve and team, we've recently been celebrating our parents' 40th wedding anniversary in Devon, and we'd love it if you could give them a mention on Love Songs Extra 1981. They are Rosalind and Fraser Wilson, and they met performing Panto in the winter of 1981. He was Aladdin and she was the princess, so it was a real fairy tale meeting, yeah. They toured around Hampshire in a van, which took cast, crew, costume and set. The romance grew off-stage for the on-stage couple, and as they say, the rest is history. We all love being together and celebrating our wonderful, kind, loving parents and their marriage. A mention from you and a romantic tune from 1981 would make them very, very happy. Many thanks from their daughters, Georgina and Esme. And here's a thing for Dire Straits, I think it is, Romeo and Juliet, from Colin Old. On the 14th of February, Valentine's Day 1981, I married a wonderful young lady called Teresa Spencer. I'd like to say that we chose the day for its romantic associations, but in reality, it was the only free date when I was available to get some leave, because I was working for the UN in Cyprus at the time. However, I made sure I'd secretly left a Valentine's card for Teresa on a pew in the back of the church, so she saw it as we left the church after the ceremony. Oh, that's very cool. That is so cool. And we met at a birthday party of Teresa's sister and a friend of mine in January 1980. I was in the army and had just returned from a short posting to the warm climes of Jamaica. The party was in Teresa's hometown of Retford in Notts, and despite it being January, I was in a white short-sleeve shirt and trousers showing off my bronzed body. Oh, Colin! We were nothing but kids, really, but after some 42 years of growing old together, we're still young at heart and just as madly in love as we were in 1981. We're settled in Poole in Dorset, have been since 1987, and we're both retired and enjoying life, getting away with as much as we can in our VW camper van. Our two grown boys have now flown the nest. Please play Dire Straits' Romeo and Juliet from 1981 to remind us of that special day. I will.
Struck Romeo, sing the streets a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Find the streetlight, steps out of the shade, says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? Juliet says, hey, it's Romeo, he nearly gave me a heart attack. He's underneath the window, she's singing, Eli, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here singing up at people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet, and you exploded into my heart, and I forget the movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Come up on different streets, they both were streets of shame. Both dirty, both mean, yes, and the dream was just the same. And I dreamed your dream for you, and now your dream is real. How can you look at me as if I was just another one of your deals? When you can fall for chains of silver, you can fall for chains of gold, you can fall for pretty strangers and the promises they hold. You promised me everything, you promised me thick and thin, yeah. Now you just say, oh, Romeo, yeah. You know, I used to have a scene with him. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said, I love you like the stars above. I love you till I die. There's a place for us. You're not a movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Can't do the talks like the talk on the TV, and I can't do a love song like the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I'll do anything for you. I can't be except be in love with you. And all I do is miss you, and the way we used to be. All I do is keep the beat, the bad company. And all I do is kiss you through the bars of a rain. Julie, I do the stars with you anytime. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. Said I love you like the stars above. I love you till I die. There's a place for us, you know, the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just because the time was wrong. Juliet.
Love Songs Extra on BBC Sounds and Radio 2. We're in 1981. Email from Mike Tillett of Ormskirk. Hello, Steve. Can you give a shout out to me and my other half, Caroline? We met in April 1981, so that year will always be a special one for us. 42 years, eh, Steve? I know. Who'd have thunk it? My mum used to say that. Who'd have thunk it? We'd love a slushy tune from 81, please. Thank you, Steve, from Mike. Great shows, by the way. Thank you. Email from Peter Goby in Ulm in North Yorkshire. Steve, I wrote a poem for your Love Songs Extra 1981. Okay, we can do that, so I hope you can read this out. 23rd of May 1981 was the day I married the one. Margaret, only 19 years old. It won't last, I was told. 6 grandkids and daughters. We have 4. One thing I can say, life is never a bore. Many laughs and fun in the 42 years, but also, like most, sometimes some tears. But thank you, Margaret, for always being there for me, and maybe once I'll finally make the perfect cup of tea. Well, that's as good as Keats. I mean, that's just awesome, really. Thank you. That's from Peter and Margaret Gooby. We're in 1981 on Love Songs Extra here on BBC Sounds. Email from Jill Reed. I heard you asking for our memories of 1981. Well, 1st of October 1981, my best friend Val married Ian Day. They've just celebrated their 40th wedding anniversary with all their family in the Cotswolds. I'd love for them to have a special mention on Love Songs Extra to mark their special day in October 1981. It was such a lovely, happy day. Loving the show, Steve. Many thanks. That is from Jill Reed. And this is from Shelley Pointer with a Y, Poynter from Oxford. Hey, Steve and team, you asked about 1981 memories. Well, here's mine. As a young 17-year-old, I worked for the NatWest Bank in Oxford. It was a great first job, and there was a crowd of youngsters that I would have fun socialising with, and life was great. One cold December morning in 1981, Adrian, the new boy, walked in. He had a real, swagger. He was cocky and gorgeous at the same time. And I took an instant dislike to him, really. I especially thought that his brown polyester suit, stripy shirt and large kipper tie was tacky. Polyester suits for just 63 pence. I was in the new romantic style at this point with frilly blouses and cropped trousers. I can see a bit of a culture clash there. Well, as time went on, we went through a real love-hate relationship. But I finally plucked up the courage and asked him out, and that was 41 years ago. We married in May 1985. Wow, that's great. And had 2 beautiful daughters, and Adie and me are still best of friends. Please play something to remind us of those carefree days in 1981 and the 80s generally. Thanks for the opportunity to share our special memory with you. Kind regards from Shelley. Okay.
Love Songs Extra. The year is 1981.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through. to make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us, building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, but not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us, building them castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I. I hear the crystal raindrops fall on the window down the hall, and it becomes the morning dew. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, I wanna be the one with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us, building big castles way on high. Just the two of us, you and I.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Let's get it together, baby.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Yeah, you and I. This week, Love Songs Extra is in 1981. Some of the year's biggest movies. Can you remember any? Well, maybe this is a clue. Roger Moore's fifth Bond film, For Your Eyes Only, was a big hit that year. Chariots of Fire also. Wow, Chariots of Fire. Raiders of the Lost Ark with Harrison Ford. Some of the biggest singles of that year included Don't You Want Me, Baby, Human League, Soft Cell Tainted Love, and the classic Joe Dolce, Shut Up or Your Face. Biggest albums included Phil Collins' Face Value, Rod Stewart, Tonight I'm Yours, and Genesis Abacab. Also, of course, it was the royal wedding that year, Charles and Diana. Ian Botham helped win the Ashes for England in the cricket. Steve Davis won his first World Snooker Championship. Yeah, and Peter Davidson replaced Tom Baker as Doctor Who.
BBC Radio 2. Steve Wright's Love Songs Extra.
It's 1981 here on Love Songs Extra. Email from Judith Banks in Perth, Western Australia. Hello, Steve. Can you please play a song for my amazing husband, Ken, on your 1981 Love Songs Extra? Yes, I can. We married in March 1981. He's been the most caring, loving and supportive husband anyone could wish for. Ken's been beside me all throughout my cancer journey, and I know I wouldn't have managed it without him. We love your shows, and we still listen to them in Perth, in Western Australia here, where we've lived since 2005. Please play any romantic song of your choice from 1981, Steve. Keep up the good shows. We always look forward to hearing you. Okay, will do. Thank you in anticipation from Judith Banks. And for Phil Collins in the air tonight, something coming up. Here we go.
Steve Wright's Love Songs Extra.
Email from James in Blackburn.
Sounds.
Thank you. 1981 was a great year for my family because that's when my mother Anne and father Tony got engaged. They've been married now for 41 years. It's been an amazing 41 years for them. 3 years ago, they became grandparents for the first time when my beautiful daughter Peyton came into the world. They've been superb grandparents and have filled my daughter's life with so much love. I know they'd love to hear some Phil Collins from 1981, please. Okay, I can do that. Send all of our love to our mother and father. Thank you, Steve, from James, plus Peyton, Rob, and Paul. You got it. As requested. In the air tonight, it's Phil Collins.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am. Well, I was there and I saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you could wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. And I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I remember, don't worry. How could I ever forget? It's the first time, the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence up. No, you don't fool me. The hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. Some strangers to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord.
Love Songs Extra on Radio 2 and here on BBC Sounds. Email from Andy Clark in Conglesbury. 1981, my special year because in May of that year I married my wife Wendy. We first met in 1977 behind the bar at my mum's pub, the Wheat Chief, in Camberley in Surrey. I might have been there. Thankfully, she'd taken Wendy on as a bartender over the summer. Our second date was a trip to the cinema to see the first Star Wars movie. driving home in my little green Mini, pretending to be Han Solo in the Millennium Falcon. Obviously, that must have made an impression, yeah. We've all done that. Well, we fell head over heels in love and were married 4 years later in 1981. We've had the most amazing life together and 3 wonderful children, Howie, Jonathan and Lydia. And we now have 4 fabulous grandchildren, Poppy, Digby and Albie and Baxter. My wish is that our love will continue to grow stronger and stronger as we enjoy our retirement together. And with that in mind, please could you dedicate the 1981 hit Endless Love by Lionel Richie and Diana Ross for my wonderful Wendy.
My love, there's only you in my life, the only thing that's right.
My first love, your every breath that I take, your every step I make.
And I want to share all my love with you. No one else will do.
And your eyes, they tell me how much you care. Oh yes, you will always be my endless love.
Two hearts that beat as one. Our lives have just begun.
Forever,
I'll hold you close in my arms. I can't resist your charm.